welcome back to another video. I'm Football from Gaming here, and today I'm playing some more Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense. So today, we are doing the search for the Master Dart, or Golden Dart, or whatever you want to call it. That's what I'm going to consider this. So basically, I've chosen these three Dart Towers, Max, Psy, and Juggernaut Max. Finn is only here because Magic Coin Purse. Technically speaking, there are a couple others. There's also Super Monkey, Hunter Marcelin, and Commander Cassie. But Super Monkey has his own special dart, so he might get brought in at the end of this, assuming you guys want to see me continue on with this. Hunter Marcelin and Commander Cassie, though, have various other abilities, like Hunter Marcelin is obviously full map range, just a couple different advantages, so if you want, I can bring these three in as like a second set, but honestly, even with just these three towers, it's going to take a long time. So this is similar to when I did like the Ultimate Sword Challenge, or Tournament of Swords, or whatever. Basically, we're gonna have set builds for all three of these characters, and the only thing that's gonna change is what dart they're using. Yay! First one we're gonna be doing is Silver Tip Dart, since it is slightly better than Dragon Fangs. Okay, let me go over this. We're doing Silver Tip Darts, then we are gonna be doing Splody Darts, then we are gonna be doing Frozen Throwing Knives, finally we're gonna be doing Blessed Darts. If the Silver Tip Darts is in first place, then I will do Dragon Fangs. As to, obviously, position is based on how far they make it, how many rounds they pass. Those are the darts we're using. That's a lot. That's 5 darts, which means 5 impossible runs per character, which is 15 impossible runs. Realistically, I don't know how long this is going to take. This is definitely not going to be a one video thing. This is going to be a couple videos, assuming you guys want to see it. If you do want to see it, let me know. Give the video a like, comment, yes, continue this. If you have any suggestions about changing something, let me know. But that's the idea, so we're probably going to do 1, maybe 2 darts per video, probably only 1, because even with just 3 towers as opposed to the possible 6, it's going to take a while. So, let's get started. I'm not going to go over the builds. This is Max's build. Ignoring the weapon, everything is going to stay the same. This is so much faster if I just do it this way. This is Psy's build. Obviously, weapon's going to change, but all of these trinkets are going to stay the same. In general, I went for Heart Gauntlets, Demon Heart, Baker Shard, and Engineer Blueprint, as well as Cosmic Gauntlet and potentially Damage Ring, but obviously different characters need camera protection or lead popping power, or Psy, for example, has his unique trinket and unlock upgrades, so I went for those instead. This is the Max skill, or the Finn, just to show you, yeah, it's just money. He'll probably only get placed he won't get placed, he's mostly just here for the Magic Coin Purse. I'm going to be doing all of these on Candy Kingdom Street simply because it's the Impossible map for the Bloon Beacon. I did that pretty quickly. Let's get into this. First tower is going to be Max with Silver Tip Darts. Gonna try to do all 3 today. We'll see how long this takes. It might be a long video, but yeah, we're gonna have lots of time to talk once we get started. I just wanna, get started as soon as possible, so we will have as much time as possible to discuss things. So yeah, we're here. Oh, that took a while. So obviously, quick thing I want to point out, these towers are different levels. Psy is 8, Juggernaut Max is 7, and Max is only level 5. Do not take this as a guide to which hero is better. You can use this to help you guide that way, but obviously different level characters, different trinkets. They have the same trinkets if they're allowed to have them. Obviously, various towers can't have the same trinkets. I could have made this much simpler or made sure everyone had the same trinkets, but at the end of the day, I'm here to see what the best dart is for each individual tower, not necessarily which tower is the best, but yeah. So we're going to be competing these 3 because they're the most traditional dart users. Theoretically speaking, I could definitely bring in Super Monkey or Commander Cassie or Hunter Marcelin. If you want to see me do that, definitely let me know. That would take obviously a lot longer. Twice as many towers means it would probably be half a dart per video, which with 5 darts would be, even with like a bare minimum, that would be like 10 videos. No, that would be like 10 videos, so that's a lot. If you're willing to commit to a 10-part series of this, I'm willing to make it, but I'm just letting you know. If you want me to do all 6 towers with all 5 darts, it's probably going to take a long, long time. Hard to know necessarily. This map isn't the best exactly for speed running, considering how it's made. Also not the easiest map in the game, but obviously that's not the point. Because it's different depending on the tower. But yeah, I think this could be pretty fun. Just to see definitively, through a lot of testing, what the best dart is. Obviously, there could be faster ways of doing this. If you want, I could always pre-record these and then, pre-record the video, speed it to, double speed or something like that, and then, add voiceovers to it if you want to see that instead. That would mean we'd probably get these done much faster, so it wouldn't take as many videos. More, like, I guess, compact for you guys, but up to you. If you do want to see that for future ones, let me know, but for this video, I'm just going to stick with this basic style, going through them all individually. I might do a bit of cuts. Once we get fully upgraded, I'm probably going to cut till we get to something interesting, just for the sake of time for you guys. Me, on the other hand, I have to be here the whole time. Yeah, but yeah, let me know. How much of it do you want to see? Do you want to see it's double speed? Do you want to see me doing it with cuts? What do you want to see? Do you want the full length thing? I don't know. I'm interested to see how much of it you guys want to see. And obviously, at the end of the day, if you actually want to see this challenge at all, because you might just not. Obviously, this is sort of a challenge, sort of a guide, sort of a test. They're all sort of the same thing, but it should be a lot of fun. And yeah, how the setup is though, how this is set up though, man, I'm losing my ability to talk today. Is we're basically gonna get all the tower's upgrades. That'll probably happen by like around 25-ish, maybe a bit before that. Depending on the tower, obviously. Some of these are more expensive. For example, Psy's more expensive. I think Juggernaut Max is a little more expensive than Max. I think they might be the same price. I don't really remember. But yeah, so after we do that, I'll probably skip like 20 rounds and come back closer to around 50. Because realistically, I don't think any of these towers are gonna lose before round 50. I could be wrong, and if they do, I'll definitely cut in sooner. But I don't really see that happening. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Ooh, one thing I probably should have done is bought in a tower with time machine, like put time machine up in, just place it in the corner, simply so we could do that. I might do that for future runs, just to save coins, because I don't think I have enough coins for continue right now, so that would be a bit of an issue, but yeah, hope this is going to be a lot of fun. Okay, I think I'm going to see you once, I'm going to obviously buy Bullseye, but that's the last upgrade for Max, right? Yeah. So I'm going to see you probably at like around 45 to 50, depending on how much he struggles, so yeah, see you then. Okay, so I'm back on round 45. As you can see, Max isn't actually doing too great against just normal mode class balloons. So I'm pretty sure we're going to be losing. I don't think there'll be any fortified mobs, but probably to the first BFB, because that was pretty tight just with a line of 3 Moabs. So I don't think Max is making it too much further. And after that, obviously, we can switch in and do Juggernaut Max. But yeah, so I don't think he's going to make it too much further, but something to keep in mind, I guess. Hard to know, honestly, Psy. He has the natural advantage of having 3 extra levels. I'm actually the one I'm most curious about to see which tower, when each tower loses is Juggernaut Max. Because I'm interested to see if his extra 2 levels is going to make him do better than Max. Because Max is doing pretty great. Obviously, he has his Bullseye ability. So I don't know, maybe we could beat BFB. I'm going to save it until BFB probably. Unless there's fortified mobs, in which case I will also use it. But then even just normal stuff like this, you can see we're getting close to falling behind. We're barely keeping pace, but once these ceramics come through, they're going by. And we're getting pretty close to losing, which is not too great on Max's showing. Like, he's not doing a bad job. I guess I'm more looking at Silvertip Stakes, but I have nothing to compare it to yet. I'm doing Silvertip Stakes first, honestly, because it's mostly a basis. It's the one you'd expect to win, high damage, it's a legendary, it's the highest rarity. It's the one that's expected to win, but it's not necessarily the one that will win, so that's the whole point. But yeah, I think this should be a fair bit of fun. We are going to be doing Juggernaut Max next, and finally Psy, since that's my prediction of which one's going to do better. I could be wrong, but I feel like those extra 2 levels on Juggernaut Max, and him having his level 7 ability is going to make a big enough difference that Max is not going to do any better. Is it 53 that the BFB comes? I always forget. 53? No, right? 53, maybe? I don't know, 54? Lots of leads. Does that mean that the BFB's on its way? I have no idea. There we go. BFB is around 53. I'm predicting we're going to lose right now, but I don't know. We're going to use Max's ability, and sometimes that, well, no, not sometimes. It pretty much always makes him do a ridiculous amount more damage, so let's see how well this goes. Second, he gets in range. Activate. You can see his damage skyrocketing there, and he wrecked those Moabs. But we still almost lost there, so he beat it, except look at that ability cooldown. It's long. If there's 2 BFBs together, we're probably doomed. Which I think might even just happen this round, or even this round. I'm pretty sure we're going to have the ability up, but it's getting close. So Max is probably definitely not going to beat. Probably definitely not going to beat like round 60, but he might do pretty good. That's a lot of yellows. Are we okay? We're good. But we're definitely in close. We probably won't make it to round 60 with Max. We might, but probably not. I don't know. It's hard to say which start's going to be better. My prediction is that straight up Silvertip Stakes is going to do the best, but I could be totally wrong. The one, if it's not Silvertip Stakes, the one that I predict is going to do the best is probably Splody darts, but I could be wrong. Maybe this, like, weird ice kunai knife things are gonna do really well, or maybe something completely different is gonna happen and I'll be revealed that Blessed Dart, the one I said was really bad, is actually really broken. I don't know, maybe it's actually a lot better than I give it credit for. Are there no more BFBs? It's been like 5 rounds without a BFB. Started to get a little bit confused, but okay. Fine, I guess, game. Do whatever you want, but this is going pretty cool. I do like this. I think this should be a lot of fun. Obviously, it's more so a thing of, like, seeing comparison. This first video is going to be debatably the most boring, because once you see the first one, you can start comparing them, or I'll be able to start comparing them at the very least, which should make it a lot more interesting. Pretty sure we're dead this time. Like, this round, I'm pretty sure is going to kill us. We might beat this BFB, but this next BFB, we're not going to have the ability up in time. Maybe for the way around, probably not. So we're going to pop it to Moabs, and actually, wait a sec. We still lost. They were slightly worse, but how little of a difference did that ability make? Because I'm full well convinced it made like 0% difference. Well, that's annoying. Juggernaut Max's turn, by the way. Max, I need to steal it out for you. I forgot about that. Silvertip Stakes, I only got one of you, unlike some of the others. It messes with me that the unequipped button's on the different side. It's because you can't shard it, unlike any other item in the game. I wish there was a way to lock sharding, like a settings option to just stop sharding temporarily. Because if you're not planning on sharding, it's just gonna result in you losing items by accident, which would really suck. Anyways, Juggernaut Max's turn. I'm gonna put them all in the same position too, just in case you were curious. Yeah. So we're gonna get started here. I'm just under the assumption, by the way, that Juggernaut Max does gain lead popping power with his Juggernaut upgrade. I'm almost positive that's true. If it's not, then I have no idea. One thing I will say is, just obviously, once again, we're comparing the darts, not the towers, blah, 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 but I know I've said it too many times, but, just to clarify that, I understand I don't have fire / ice / bubblegum upgrades for Juggernaut Max. I get it. I understand. But yeah, hopefully this is gonna go pretty well. This is gonna take so long. I was looking at the recording, like, go by and by and by. Probably already, like, obviously it's probably be roughly a third of the video way for you, but for me, currently, I'm just looking at this and thinking to myself, I'm gonna be here for another, like, 20 minutes, half an hour, just for this, like, 1 tower, 2 towers. It's not gonna be good. This just proves to me, man, it's gonna take, like, half an hour per dart. There's 5 darts. This is gonna be, like, 3 hours, more than that. 3 hours of footage, probably more like 5 hours of actually recording time, 4 hours, so yeah, that's just a wee bit for me, but it's okay. I really want to keep rolling, because that one's gonna speed this up so quickly. Honestly, this is pretty boring. I feel like I'm probably just gonna cut straight to round, like, 45, probably, again. Because this is boring. Like, this is so slow. There's barely any balloons. Taking forever to slowly buy these upgrades, slowly getting money. You want to see when it's interesting, so I'm gonna let you see that instead, so bye. Okay, so I'm gonna come back a little bit earlier with Juggernaut Max, simply because I'm not confident he's gonna do as well, and also because I cut a little bit earlier. But one thing I do want to notice is, this ability, it doesn't get damage buffs. It still does 1, maybe 2 layers of damage. That's the first thing I want to point out. Second thing I want to point out, you won't necessarily see it yet, but a single attack with all the damage buffs we have turns ceramics to red balloons. Just think about that for a second. Ceramics to red balloons. Since when did we do that much damage? That math doesn't make sense to me. Ceramics do have 10 layers of health, right? They still have 10 layers of health. I'm not wrong. But yeah, these Juggernaut Max, this ability is really weak, which I'm disappointed with. Did he just one-shot Moabs? That ability is powerful. Man! What am I saying? Oh, Juggernaut Max gonna do worse than Max. Is Juggernaut... Okay, so again, I have to point this out. There's the 2-level difference. I know I mentioned that, if that's gonna make a big deal, but wow! Juggernaut Max is doing a lot better job than Max. Like, he was demolishing those multi-class balloons. He's doing good damage. He has insane pierce, so, like, normal balloons will not be a problem in the slightest. Wait, normal attacks are turning these to green. Oh, so it's just a damage buff on that big roll. Okay, never mind. It's just this, like, massive roll that gets a lot extra layers, I guess. That's the one doing all the damage. His normal attack is not. Also, I'm pretty sure that big roll has limited pierce still. I just want to point that out. Because when there was a huge line of reds from ceramics, it didn't go through them all. It disappeared before it reached the end of the track. I find that interesting, but yeah. But yeah, that, like, I guess, what is it called? It's called the Keep Rolling upgrade. It's a really powerful attack. Like, it's a really good skill. His normal projectiles aren't that great, but that one skill is super nice. Plus, it has full map range, technically. Obviously, he won't fire at full map range, but he will use it. So that's really cool. What I am interested to see is what will happen if he is attacking Bloons on the second loop, and that's when he fires it. Is it going to do a full loop around the circle? Probably not, but that would be pretty cool. But yeah, he's doing a really good job. I think Juggernaut Max might have to make it to round 60. To be fair, though, he doesn't have an ability to fall on like Max did. But then again, Max actually didn't. His ability didn't seem to help that much, so maybe I'm just really wrong. But yeah, so after Juggernaut Max, we will do Psy, and that will be it for today's video, and then I'll be open to all of your suggestions and comments, which if you haven't left one yet, you should, and if you haven't liked yet, you should. I'm gonna tell you again once we're at Psy's point with this, but still, you should, yeah. Also subscribe, because the goal for this month is 1,800. It's a tight one, it probably won't happen, but if it did happen, I would be super happy, and I'd probably do something crazy for you guys, so you should do that. Yeah, it actually did, by the way. Juggernaut Max, he did a really good job against that BFB. He's probably going to make it to GMGs to round 60. Not for sure, but probably. Because unlike Max, he probably won't have that issue with multiple BFBs. He'll probably be like, that's not a big deal. So yeah, because like, if you look at his BFBs, he turns them to ceramics. But then ceramics, he two-shots, so that's okay. So his normal attack is 10 layers. That's a lot of damage. That is the big thing. We have a lot of damage layers, but when we switch to a dart, I was going to say a dart, it's not this, but literally all of them except, I guess, Dragon Fangs, which we're probably going to do at some point. All of them, none of them have damage buffs. So yeah, we're going to get extra attack speed, and they all have unique perks and quirks and all that stuff, but you're straight not going to get that damage buff. And yeah, Demon Heart, Damage Ring, those are good, but they're nothing compared to the dart weapon's damage buff, so I feel like that's something I have to point out. It makes a big difference. But yeah, this ability is really worthless. I don't know why I'm coming back to this. It's just not a good ability. What's the deal with not giving damage buffs? It's so stupid. Just give a damage buff to any projectile the tower creates. It makes the most sense. You could argue, oh, it would be broken, but I don't actually think it would be all that crazy. Those Juggernaut balls did like 10 layers of damage. It would not make them that much stronger. I'm thoroughly convinced of that. Anyways, round 58, same round that Max lost to. Time for Juggernaut Max himself. How are you gonna do, bud? You're gonna beat it, no problem. So here's our odds for today. We have 58, and I'm gonna assume 60. If you beat round 60, if you beat the ZMG, I'll be thoroughly impressed. But, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'd be really impressed about that. It's round 60. Oh, I'm gonna use the ability now. You're not putting... Was that because the ZMG was technically not on screen? Because it just straight up did not produce balls. That's weird. Why did you not produce the Juggernauts? Is that actually what they're called? I think it is, but it just seems weird that they're called Juggernauts. How's the damage looking? Very weird and wonky because of how his damage can't work, and his projectile looks just as weird, but I guess he's doing a good job. You're doing pretty decent, Juggernaut Max. Gonna get to last damage phase? Nope. Now it's producing them, okay, but like, look at that damage. It's so minimalistic. Did a couple hundred damage, that was it. I don't think it would be that broken if it did a couple thousand. But ZMG is about to pop. We might beat it? Maybe? It's really hard to say, honestly, because it's going to be really close. I think we might actually get one more ability usage here. I'm going to spam it for a second. Yeah, we're going to get one more ability off first. So that's pretty helpful. Just a little bit extra damage. I'm pretty sure we're going to pop it, maybe even down to Moabs, but then I'm pretty sure we're dead. Or are we not going to pop it at all? Down to BFBs, not into mobs, we're dead. Into mobs, we did pop it into mobs, yay! But yeah, 58, 60, those are our death rounds. Time for Psy. Oh, it's going to take a while. You know the drill. I'm going to play Psy, but then I'm pretty much straight up going to go to, like, probably round 50. Well, round 50, I'll do 45, because it's still probably best to be safe. I don't know, maybe Psy miraculously won't beat it all. Oh, Psy's going to be the longest one. Whatever, it'll be lots of fun regardless. But it's going to be pretty good. I actually like this. I've said that so many times. Oh, this will be good. Oh, I like this. Blah, blah, blah. I'm so nervous. That's the reasoning behind it all. It's because I'm nervous. That is the truth. I don't have nerves of steel. I still get nervous. But yeah, this should be lots. This should be lots of fun. Why did I say that again? I repeat things when I'm nervous. That's the answer. That's the secret to Bloons. I repeat things when I'm nervous. Man, talking is not my strong suit today, or probably ever. Oh, this is weird. I'm laughing right now because the gate at that, well, obviously I was laughing at myself, but also the lava flow, it looks like it's flowing under like a dog bone, like a dog treat or whatever, that's painted purple at the end. and it looks very strange to me, and I think it's funny. Okay, I'm done. I'll see you on round 45. We are back. We are almost to round 45 now. There we go. But yeah, so Sai, round 45, all upgrades purchased. Woo! So Sai is the only one of these that actually has the very high potential to straight up beat all 75 rounds right now. Sai can solo Impoppable, but Sai can solo Impoppable on the easiest maps. So, you know, I mean, Sai is like a level higher than she was when I did that, but at the same time, Sai still probably can't solo this map. We'll see. I mean, there is the double loop, so it's not impossible. We do got our abilities, but I'm not expecting Sai to win, but I am definitely expecting Sai to beat the ZMG, so we might be here for a while. So one thing I do want to quickly mention, I forget if I mentioned it last video, but I'm going to do it now anyways. We got a custom channel URL, so that's cool. URL, by the way, in case you're curious, is just like when you type into Google or Safari or Firefox or insert Internet Explorer thing there, including Internet Explorer. I guess, what else would be called? Search engine, that's what it's called. Search engine. Insert search engine name here. If you type in the name, you can get it. That's what you type in there is a URL if it's like a website link. And now for me, it's like, I forget exactly what it is. I'll put it in the description of this video. I think I also did it like 2 videos ago, or last video, I can't quite remember. I'll do it in this video as well if you want to see in the description. But I'm pretty sure it's like HTTPS, I think is what it's called. I always forget that acronym. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. / like YouTube /C @ or dot Purple Elephant Gaming. So that's cool. I'll put it in the description because I'm sure I messed it up there, but I just thought I'd mention that in case I haven't yet. It's cool. I'm a little excited about that. That's a nice feature. But yeah, one thing I do quickly want to mention, I mentioned a couple times ago, or a while ago, but I mentioned a few times now in total. I just thought I'd bring it up since we have the time. Is YouTube watch time and like ad revenue statistics. Yay! No, I'm not talking too much about it. It's a little bit of money talk, but mostly it's about ad talk just to let you know, so you're informed. It's still definitely your choice to make, but in case you didn't know how ads work, if you get an ad on a video and it is a skippable ad, if you skip it immediately, I get nothing. You may be like, oh, yay, I watched 5 seconds of the ad, Purple Elephant Gaming. Here's your, I don't know, half a millicent. But no, you actually need to do a little more than that. So one thing is, I don't recommend this because it can be a bit of a hassle, but you can technically click the ad. If you click the ad, then there we go. Advertisers like, yep, they did something, they enjoyed the ad, here's your money. But the other way it works is if you watch, I believe it's at least 15 seconds after you can start skipping the ad. So if you can skip the ad after 3 seconds or 5 seconds, if you wait 15 seconds longer, or the remaining of the ad, if the ad's shorter than that, you can just finish the ad. But otherwise, it's 15 seconds longer, I believe. Might be more, but I'm pretty sure it's 15 seconds. Then they consider that as a successful ad, as a monetized view, which basically means you satisfied the ad people's, like, basic restrictions, basic requirements, and then they pay me. So that's just something I mention. I don't know, if you want to be extra nice, you can wait and watch your entire ads, or large chunks of your ads, instead of skipping them straight away. I don't know how many of your ads actually are skippable. YouTube says it's like 50-something%, 70%, but, I mean, I don't actually know. You might be one of the people who's like, no, I always get skippable ads. So, yeah, that's cool, just to let you know. It actually makes a massive difference on revenue, because just mentioning this, I'm sure will make a big difference for today's video, or multiple videos, who knows. Future videos. Man, this CMG is getting just wrecked. We're totally going to be in Impoppable with this, which is kind of nice, because I do want the adventure, or not the adventure, the Bloon Beacon Nap Reward, so that should be nice. But yeah, so I figured I'd mention that. Random YouTube facts, they're kind of cool. Plus, you know, it helps me out if you want to do that. I understand. Obviously, one other thing I haven't mentioned in a while, memberships. They're still a thing. You can still be there. I still have 2 of them. I haven't received the October payment yet. If you don't know memberships, they're like a monthly subscription thing, except it goes to me. I believe I receive 70% of it, I think. I don't actually know. To be honest, I'm pretty sure they say 70%, but I'm pretty sure I'm getting more than that. Because in their YouTube statistics, I have members totaling to like $6 a month. Except it said I made $5.49. So I have no idea if that's like actually the percentage I get, if I earn like 80-90%, or if it's just a weird glitch and they actually do take 30% and I'm confused. But They claim I get 70%. It seems like I get more. I could be wrong, though. But yeah, so memberships are still a thing. You get, like, what's it called? You get, like, a button, banner, image next to your name. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time thinking of a name for it. But whatever it's called, you get, like, a little badge. You get a badge next to your name on YouTube, so that's cool. It says you're a member for me. It has, like, a little image. It's pretty cool. I made it myself. It didn't take that long. It actually did take a while. I'm not that good at artwork, and it took me a while. But I did it. It was cool. It was made by me, so that's awesome. You also get, like, 2 custom emojis, is what I have right now. There's, like, a little paw, elephant paw that says, like, oh, I'm new. Well, that's what it's called. And then you have my, like, channel image you can use. So if you want to be extra nice, if you have the money to spare, of course, you can become a channel member. It's kind of nice. Not too many perks yet. I'm thinking, a lot of people have been asking about it for a Discord. I may or may not, if I do plan on making a Discord, which I'm still thinking about, I may or may not make it members only. We'll see. Obviously, it would kick some of you out if you can't, but I feel like it's a really nice reward for members, and it's just something to encourage you, but it's also something a lot of you are asking for that I otherwise probably wouldn't do, to be honest, because it's a bit of a hassle. Well, it's not a bit of a hassle. I mean, it is, but it's just something I probably wouldn't do otherwise. So yeah, there's my membership talk. YouTube, are you happy yet? Cool. They keep reminding me every time I log on, they're like, hey, you should talk more about memberships. Yes, I know YouTube. I know I should talk more about memberships. But yeah, so there you go. Membership talk over with. What was I saying? I was talking about something else. More YouTube stuff related. Okay, no, I'm pretty sure I'm done. How's your day going? How was your day? My day's pretty good. My throat's starting to get a little sore now. I always find it so strange. I guess I've had a few breaks today, but what makes my throat strange with videos is very weird. I guess, to be fair, my throat might just be more sore before I start the video. That's probably the reason some videos make my throat more sore than others. That would make a lot more sense. But I don't know. It doesn't really matter. We're working pretty well. I'm pretty sure we're going to beat this. I'll be super disappointed if we make it to the bad balloon and lose. Like, if I think we're going to lose to the bad balloon, I'm 100% using a Dinosphere amulet because I want those bananas. Those bananas will be mine. But, you know, it's cool. Oh, this is going to be nice. I like this. This is fun. But yeah, that's my big YouTube talk. That was a fairly long chat, but it gives you some information. It's what YouTube tells me to do, and if you can do it, that's nice. But yeah, let me know. Also, I might have to do some bit more features, because I don't know exactly how easy it is to do, like, a membership-only Discord. I guess I could just have each member, they can tell me one username to use. That would probably be the best method. So yeah, I'm probably going to make that at some point. Let me know if you think that's a cool idea. So yeah. That's probably something that's going to be added in the near future. But you can become a member if you want. It's a monthly payment. There's a $1 and $5 tier. You can do whichever one you can do or want to do. $5 get a shout out. You're going to get a shout out in my video. Like in a video, the most recent video after you become a member. And then I will also do a shout out in the community tab. So that's cool. And once I get a couple $5 members, I only have one right now. If I get a couple more, I'm probably going to start doing at the end of videos. But I'd probably say that won't happen until I have 10 or so. Probably 10. So once I have 10 $5 members, that's going to happen. Just to let you know, that's like my target mind, I guess. We're almost around 75, by the way. I'm just focusing in on this so much. To be fair, though, if you're still at the end of this video, you're someone who really likes the channel, and you're really awesome, but that means you're not more likely. You're a lot less likely to click away about me talking about this stuff instead of focusing in on the game. But I'm going to focus now. I've talked a lot about all of that stuff, and it's probably good that I have. But yeah. Time for Bad Balloon Demolishing. We're doing insane amounts of damage. 370k. That seems weird. Okay, I was going to say, why is the Shadow Clone Shuriken so... And now Sizer too. Sometimes they randomly get, like, tightened together, and then other times they aren't. I'm a little nervous we're going to lose this. Currently, it appears that we may or may not lose this thing. I'm going to be ready to use this Nice Free Amulet the second I feel I need to. I might even slow it down once the Babbling gets in range, because I would rather beat it myself. But otherwise, I understand if we're just going to lose. And if that's the case, I just want to do it properly. But, okay, we're in range. Shadow Clone. That's bad Shadow Clone timing. How is this going? Because I can drop the Nice Free Amulet in like a millisecond, and it might wreck this thing. If we don't get to last damage phase real soon, I'm dropping the amulet. Amulet, 3, 2, 1, go. Amulet's been activated. I know we needed the amulet. So that's the nice free amulet, by the way. It's a really powerful, legendary, epic power that I bought like 20 of. That's where all my coins went, all my gold. But yeah, we were not going to win that, so 75. Double the Hernandez. I'm not going to risk it. I probably should. Actually, I'm going to say goodbye here, and then I'm going to stop the recording, and then I'm going to double my rewards. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a wonderful day. Last reminder to like, comment, subscribe, be awesome. Become a member if you can. Have a wonderful day. Thank you all for watching. Hope you had a good day. I'll see you all tomorrow.